him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yoties, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. Well, here we are, guys. Sunday the 19th. New line is going in. It's about 10 o'clock right now. Took my daughter out for our Sunday breakfast, let mama sleep in a little bit, but we are gonna set till dark. It's supposed to get overcast and slightly rainy tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a phenomenal night. So we are gonna set like crazy as much as we can. You know, we still got between 350, 400 locations in the ground that haven't been touched yet. So kind of my last week. I got this week off for Thanksgiving. This is my big push. This is kind of the second half, if you will. We're gonna trap all season, but this is my last push for numbers. It's gonna be really difficult to keep up with no skinner and everything, but we're gonna do what we can. At least the temperatures will allow it now. You know, before when we're hitting 70 degrees, you know, we're having to, it better be skinned within a few hours getting home. So now that the temperatures are gonna drop to, you know, highs in the low 40s, lows in the upper teens, low 20s, you know, I feel a lot safer about it. So, but anyway, here's to the second push, guys. It's gonna be great. You guys have seen me film this pretty much since the start of Iowa Trapper. Whew, trail's still looking good, real good. I love seeing how much these things develop until I get here. You know, these trails are always changing, guys. But we're gonna have a coon here tomorrow. Here we got one of the best, actually probably is the best snare location that I have ever set. I've taken, I think last year we took 3 coyotes off this one trail. I've taken several bobcats and probably a total of, if I had to guess, 7 or 8 coyotes off it. Just a phenomenal trail. Get that kind of down there where I like it. Just like so on that side. Kind of show you guys, just going underneath that fence. We got room to put another one here, but I'm actually taking my other snare and we're cutting across because all this is coyote tracks coming through here, going right underneath. We're gonna get some rain tonight. Should help wash a lot of my scent out of here. Both of these, I truly believe, will catch coyotes quickly. Very quickly. Make sure we're not past that 8-inch loop restriction here in Iowa. That is going to catch a coyote, guys. Remember that spot. And it's probably going to be wrapped up by this tree. I guarantee you that's going to catch a coyote. Man, do I wish we weren't about 75 yards from my house. That would be perfect. Don't get much better than that. I mean, there's tracks everywhere on this. Going down right here into the tube, where our 220 is going to be waiting for him. Wow, just look at all these. Probably should definitely put 2 here. Going right there in between the corn bales, or the hay bales. Just a gray trail coming off this cedar tree. That's all it takes. They don't make a better trail than that. Often I'll look at some of these trails and think, man, that's guaranteed 2 coon tomorrow. I'll tell you what, sometimes these trails that look this good, believe it or not, once in a while, they'll make a fool out of you and you only catch 1, maybe 2 on if you're lucky. So it's kind of crazy, but hopefully I have a nice double weight in here tomorrow. What a trail. This here is one of those spots that I was not planning on hardly setting when I scouted. I came through and I thought, man, that looks good. We're gonna put 2 here, especially since it's my first skunk double ever was right here. And I'm glad I did, because this trail, as you can tell, has just developed like crazy. And some of these traps, they sit here on the road ditch long enough too. That dust likes to gum them up, so we had to work the trigger on this one again. You always gotta check that too. That dust just cakes on them. You get a little bit of morning dew or frost and it just, I mean, it turns it into cake batter. But wow, I really like that. I think that's gonna pick up a couple, hopefully skunks. We need 2 more for 50. It's gonna be pretty hard to tell, I think. But we got a snare right down in here. That's a perfect location. There's coyote tracks up here when I stake this. Just, you got everything. You got fence line coming down, timber, cattle trails. This is kind of the bottom. Everything comes down to this corner, and there's a big gap under the fence that tells me you know, they're running it. Plus the deer trails over here where the fence is a little bit lower. Everything points right here for coyote crossing. So I have a lot of confidence in this. Not like the last one we set, but this is a real good spot. I fully expect to catch one here. Oh, a lot of rocks here. Said I had 2 here. Well, that's the weirdest thing. Somebody pulled just one of my dog proofs, but the other one's still here. And they obviously didn't try to pull it. Huh, that's really weird. Well, hopefully get some use out of it, whoever took it. That's just really weird. Make sure it's not here somewhere I'm not seeing, but that's definitely the hole. So it is what it is. Oh, here we go. We got corn, we got a fence line, bait still in the truck. Without this hoodie pouch, it's kind of throwing me for a loop here. But this trail really came in. Holy cow. I'm glad I put 2 on this, because this trail is just awesome. But we got corn up there, and I think that's probably a lot of the reason. Last year I think I only had 1 trap on this. We took 2 or 3 coon off it, but we didn't have a trail like this. I would put a 220 right there. That's a perfect cave for it, but once again, too close to a house. And this one's got one of those stoppers in it too. I thought I got all those out of there from the ones I bought, but apparently not. All right, keep moving. We're hauling. Oh, you can see that front starting to come in. We're supposed to get some light rain tonight, which is really why I'm really wanting to get this line out. I think they're gonna move absolutely phenomenal. This one's going to take some fancy fancy blocking as well. Whether I knew that when I set this, or it's just, ooh, don't get that stick in the trigger, or it's just changed that much since we were here last. But get some grass that doesn't have a crazy amount of thorns in it. There we go. 220 set on this side. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Barely found this thing. She's hidden. Come on, leaves, get out of there. There we go. 2 good sets. I just want to show you I got 2 good sets, but look at this. Look at that. Amazing location. This is one of my favorite 220 trails. Not the favorite, but one of my favorite. Taking a bobcat off this. I think last year, year before, we went like 8 coon in a row in this 220. That is a crazy high number. This year it's going to take a lot of dolling up, unfortunately, because we are right here in the open. And that rain coming is not going to help that at all. Luckily, we got some good tall grass here. I still want more. Want it taller. Want to keep those coons head down. There, I like that a lot better. Run to the other. I mean, just look at these. Look at these tracks. Probably should have thrown 2 dog proofs on this side. This one's got a little gunk on the bottom of the trigger, but these are both going to have a coon in the morning. Well, this happens more than people think. So I'll be here somewhere. I know here's one dog proof. Yeah, not going to be able to set it because of exposed bait, but I think it's kind of ridiculous with dog proof. You should be able to, but law's the law. We'll probably get these yanked up and get out of here. Boy, you can just see there's no dust on this, how much they're using it. And I'll also bring up, if anybody ever wants to argue the work of pre-staking, I think this is location 30 in 70 minutes. So about 2.5 minutes per location. That's pretty good. That's why we do this. Oh my. I should put 2 220s. That's gonna have fur in the morning. Hopefully a coon. But these 220s, they do not discriminate. So, but I do like it. Boy, I'll tell you what, I'm really liking these 220 locations this year. They're really coming in. That's one of the good things about being such a dry year, is this vegetation grows up in these waterways. I like it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting lucky. They mowed these ditches, but maybe I made an influence and they don't mow them as low as they did, cut them flat. You know, they left this one, I don't know, probably solid 8-10 inches up. It's funny, I did not catch a coon on this trail last year. Great little spot. Going over to a cattle lot, but 2 years ago I caught a lot, but nothing last year. Oh my. You just can't go wrong, guys. These 220 trails are popping beautifully. Let me just look at that. Look at that, it's wore down to nothing. Like I said, I'm worried that rain we got coming, it will not take much to knock down this cover that makes these 220 trails what they are. There we go, now it's well hidden. I like that. Dog proof on the other side. That literally has paw prints on it. And now we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna stop right here in the slow spot at that telephone pole, and at least 2 more spots for the top of this hill. Good condensed area. It's corn up on the other side of this field here. Beautiful spot. Wow. I'm so glad I put 2 in here. I almost only put 1. Try to keep them far enough so they can't reach each other. Or can't get caught in both, I should say. And we're out of here. Wow. Can't beat that. I know you guys get tired of hearing me saying it, but this is one of my favorite roads. And that's why. It's good to see that most of it, so far everything is untouched. We haven't had another trapper come through here yet. But we got a lot of ground to go yet. A lot of ground to go. So who knows? You know, coming up to this 2 weeks into the season, it's very possible to roll up on some crop circles. And that's all part of it. It's all fair game. That's road trapping for you. So just like we had that competition that beat me pre-staking, all fair game. Yes. These trails are awesome. Holy cow. That's just, you don't get no better. You don't get no better than that. No dust on it even. This is a trail we'll trap all year long. It'd be great late season, always is. Honestly, I probably should just put 3 on this because it's just that good. But I never do. Just because I'm going to keep being here for a while. So if I'm going to be here for a while, let's use those traps at more locations. But man, you cannot beat that trail. Wow. Oh, we're all right. I've never seen the trails this awesome before. I mean, this is just dynamite. This particular area has always been good, but wow. I mean, just wow. I've never seen it this phenomenal. Yeah, we put two 220s on this one. In fact, I think this is my 4 220 location. You can see this next low spot up here. We'll have a stop there. We got one with a pair of DPs coming off of this trail. Of course, my bait's in the truck. We just set a 220 by this tree, 2 in the bottom down there, and then this trail. This trail is dynamite. I expect to double here tomorrow. The weather front's coming in. I took those 4 days off, had some fun. Getting caught up on skinning. Went out and caught a handful of beaver. It's been a lot of fun. So now we're back in the grind mode. I feel rested, recharged. We got a week to see what we can do on virgin ground, and I'm loving it. Whew. I've never seen the trails like this. I don't know if it's because it's dusty or what, but man, this is actually the location that I caught. There's 58 or 59 pounds of coon in one stop. It was 29 and 30 or 28 and 30. I know one of them broke 30, but hopefully we can do that again. Nice catch some nice big coon down here. We're moving though. Big day. You know, we took 634 coon off of that kind of that first half, that opening week. But I do believe that the stuff I'm setting now is my better location. So hopefully, you know, we got about half the line we're setting yet. Hopefully this picks up another 600 and we can have about 1,200 coon by the 1st of December. That'd be all right. I'd be very happy with that. Be a season high for me with a lot of season left to go. Kind of chilly for you, isn't it, buddy? Let's get you in the grass. All right, back to trapping. Well, here's a good trail that's probably not going to do much since they bailed this. Seems like when they bail it, they kind of pick up everything off there. So we're going to set it anyway before they bailed this. So this would have been phenomenal, but we'll see. We're going to set both and hope. That's all we can do. You know, some of these spots, most of them have been phenomenal. They've came in way better than they were before. But you're also going to have some that just, it's not there anymore. They've moved on to different areas. Oh, this one's always tough to get to. But it's always a good little trail for me. All right, let's go. Well, unfortunately, someone got a hold of us because our last 3 locations are missing. So someone came through here, but double check, make sure there's nothing here, and scratch them off and move on. Well, let's hope this location's here. Somebody got on my last spot, took the traps off the anchors. Nope, both are still here. That's good. Heard deer running. The truest song you'll probably ever hear, guys. There should be. Trail came in good too. Loving it. Well, this road's gonna hurt. Took out my rat stand. Still got my 220 here, but trail's pretty well shot. Whole road's like this. We got 5 or 6 locations here that they mowed over. All right, guys, so we're kind of changing our plan a little bit. Couple phenomenal sets in here. 220 up top, dog proof down here. Great trail. You know, it's splitting both ways, going down the timber and then through the hole in the fence. But we are skipping around to set my 220 locations. We got 2 nights of rain coming. I'm really worried what that's going to do to my 220 spots. So we're hitting them first. If it's with the dog proof, we're setting it too, but I will not get everything done by dark. We got a lot of ground to cover yet, so hit the 220 spots while they still work, while they're still there. They're already breaking down a fair amount. I really had to brush this one in really good. So with that rain, I don't know what'll happen after that. So we're hustling, at least get a night or 2 with all my 220s before the trails break on us. So we're hustling. The guy up here is driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing. Probably similar to what I'm doing. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. I filmed this spot a while ago, talking about how the culvert was too far away from the road. We're past the power lines. Did some research. The county row actually goes all the way to the fence up here. So not very often do I do this, but we got 3 dog proofs down here on what is an absolutely phenomenal trail. Ooh, that's good. That's a dandy. There's 3 coon in the morning. There's a beaver in this creek right down from my set.